And the next muscle, that is the flexor digitorum longus, and flexor digitorum longus muscle is origin or arises from the posterior surface of the shaft of the tibia. It is the posterior surface, it is shaft of the tibia. From here, this is the medial side, this way. This is the area of origination of the flexor digitorum longus muscle. Flexor digitorum longus. This way. It is the posterior surface of the shaft of the tibia. And the muscle ends in a tendon which passes behind the medial malleolus. This is the tibia here, it is called malleolus. So, and this is a medial side, so this is called medial malleolus. The muscles end in a tendon like this way. The muscle ends in a tendon which passes behind the medial malleolus. This is called, and this is the medial malleolus, which passes behind the medial malleolus like a tendon. The tendon then runs down to the medial side of the talus. This is talus bone, and it runs to the medial side of the talus bone and then passes above the sustentaculum talli. This is the posterior side, above the anterior side, and this is the above. Here it passes above the sustentaculum talli. So the flexor digitorum longus muscle is originated from the posterior surface of the shaft of the tibia, and the muscles ends in a tendon which passes behind the medial malleolus, and the tendon runs to the medial side of the talus and passes above the sustentaculum talli, and ultimately it crosses the opposite side. That means from medial to lateral, this is the medial side, from here medial to lateral side, and it is inserted into the second, third, fourth and fifth toes or fifth digit. Like this way. The another picture, see, and this is the muscle of flexor, this was the flexor hallucis longus. This was the flexor hallucis longus, and this is called flexor digitorum longus. এটা কারেক্ট করে নেবে, এটা কিন্তু আগের মাসেলটা ছিল আমার ফ্লেক্সর হেলুসিস লঙ্গাস। ঠিক আছে, নেক্সট দিস ইজ দ্য ফ্লেক্সর digitorum longus. So after origin of the flexor hallucis longus from the posterior surface of the shaft of the tibia, then the muscle ends in a tendon which passes behind the medial malleolus, and tendon runs down the medial side of the talus and above the sustentaculum talli, and it reaches the that is the second, third, fourth and fifth digit. It is the second, third, fourth and fifth toe also. Like this way, there it is inserted, and it is inserted into the distal phalanx, base of the distal phalanx. So this is the toes of a digit of second, third, fourth, and fifth. This is the distal phalanx. This is the distal phalanx, and this is the base. Here, the muscles of the flexor digitorum longus are inserted there, like this. From the second, third, fourth, and fifth. Here, the flexor digitorum muscle are inserted. সে একদম ভুল হয়ে গেছে পুরো। আগের মাসেলটা এটা কিন্তু ফ্লেক্সর হেলুসিস লঙ্গাস ছিল, হ্যাঁ, কারেক্ট করে নেবে একটু, ফ্লেক্সর হেলুসিস লঙ্গাস। নেক্সট হচ্ছে এটা আমার ফ্লেক্সর ডিজিটোরাম লঙ্গাস। So the muscle is originated from the posterior surface of the shaft of the tibia. This posterior surface of the shaft of the tibia, and then continue as a tendon behind the medial malleolus, then runs downwards and to the medial side of the talus and above the sustentaculum tali, and ultimately ends in a second, third, and fourth digit. It is the second, third, and fourth digit, or the base of the distal phalanx of the second, third, fourth, and fifth digit. And nerve supply. This is supplied by the tibial nerve. There is common nerve supply. This is the tibial nerve. Second S2 and 3. It is second 2 and 3. And action of this muscle helps in the plantar flexion of the distal phalanx. Must remember this. This helps in the plantar flexion of the distal phalanx. Plantar flexion of the distal phalanges. Because these muscles are inserted into the base of the distal phalanx. That's why it helps in the plantar flexion of the distal phalanges. It also helps in the plantar flexion of the medial and proximal phalanges. Plantar flexion of medial and proximal phalanges. It also helps to maintain the longitudinal arch of the foot. Helps to maintain the longitudinal arch of the foot. আবার দেখাচ্ছি দেখো না, it helps in the plantar flexion of the distal phalanges. These are the distal phalanges. Here it helps in the plantar flexion of the distal phalanx, because the flexor digitorum longus muscle are inserted into the base of the distal phalanx of the second, third, fourth, and fifth digit. That's why it's help to plantar flexion of the distal phalanges. Next, this is the proximal phalanx and medial phalanx. It also helps in the plantar flexion of the proximal phalanges and medial phalanges. and it also helps to maintain the arch of the foot. Now the last muscle, that is the tibialis posterior. Tibialis posterior muscle arise mainly three areas, which are first one, the upper 2/3 of the lateral part of the posterior surface of the tibia, and this is the upper surface, the upper 2/3, like this way, upper 2/3 below the soleal line, from below the soleal line, upper 2/3, the upper 2/3 of the lateral part of the posterior surface on the shaft of the tibia. This is the lateral part. This is the medial part. From here, lateral, or also from lateral to the flexor digitorum longus. From here, this area. From here, popliteus muscle is originated. This is the upper 2/3 of the lateral part of the posterior surface of the shaft of the tibia, and below the soleal line. This is the soleal line, below the soleal line. Next, the upper 2/3 of the medial part of the posterior surface of the tibia. This is fibula. This is the fibula bone. Here, this is the medial part. যদিও দেখানো যাচ্ছে না এখানে মিডিয়াল পার্ট, বাট মাথায় রেখো যে মিডিয়াল সাইড, তো মিডিয়াল পার্ট এভাবে আসছে, যে মিডিয়াল পার্ট থেকে আমার কি আসছে এভাবে মিডিয়াল পার্ট মিডিয়াল পার্ট থেকে মিডিয়াল পার্ট অফ দ্য পোস্টেরিয়র সারফেস অফ দ্য ফিবুলা. From here, the popliteus muscle also originated. Next, between the interosseous membrane, this is called interosseous membrane. Between the tibia and fibula, tibia and fibula, there is a membrane which is called interosseous membrane. So here, between the interosseous membrane, this muscle is originated. This one. Then this muscle ends in a tendon passes behind the medial malleolus. Ends in a tendon, passes. This is medial malleolus, passes behind the medial malleolus. Medial malleolus passes behind the medial malleolus, and then it inserted into a various parts. So the origin of the popliteus muscle, the muscles of the popliteus. Origin of the popliteus muscle, first one, the upper 2/3 of the lateral part of the posterior surface of the shaft of the tibia, and upper 2/3 of the medial part of the posterior surface of the fibula, and between there is a membrane of between tibia and fibula, that is the interosseous membrane. From here also, from the interosseous membrane, the muscle is originated. Then it downwards as a tendon behind the medial malleolus and inserted into the various sleeves, like this way, like the arch of the foot, and these are the tarsal bone. The main sleeve are inserted into the tuberosity of the navicular bone. That is the navicular bone, the number 4 here. First, they are inserted like this way. From here, the main slip are inserted into the tuberosity of the navicular bone. There is a tuberosity of the navicular bone. Here it inserted, and the medial cuneiform bone. This is the number 5. This is called medial cuneiform bone. Main two slips, like this way, main two slips of the tibialis posterior muscle are inserted. One is into the tuberosity of the navicular bone, another is into the medial cuneiform bone, and other slip are inserted into the কি হচ্ছে মেনলি হচ্ছে দুটো, একটা হচ্ছে টিউবারসিটি অফ দ্য নেভিকুলার বোন অ্যান্ড মিডিয়াল কিউনিফর্ম বোন। এছাড়াও আরও বিভিন্ন বোনসের মধ্যে এটা ইয়ে করছে মেটাটার্সাল বা ফার্স্ট টার্সাল বোনে ওখানে গিয়ে ইনসার্টেড করছে, কিন্তু মেন ব্রাঞ্চ দুটো, একটা হচ্ছে নেভিকুলার বোনে অ্যান্ড নেক্সট হচ্ছে মিডিয়াল কিউনিফর্ম বোন। এটা হচ্ছে মেন, মাথায় রাখবে মেন দুটো স্লিপস হিসাবে এটা ইনসার্টেড হচ্ছে। ফার্স্ট ওয়ান ইজ টিউবারসিটি অফ দ্য নেভিকুলার বোন অ্যান্ড নেক্সট into the medial cuneiform bone, and other slips are inserted into the first হচ্ছে sustentaculum tali. This is the projection of the upward projection of the, this is the calcaneum bone. This is called talus. So here inserted also other slip or goes. First it is the from the sustentaculum tali, and also into the intermediate cuneiform. This is the medial cuneiform, number 5. Next হচ্ছে this is the number 6 medial cuneiform. Here it is inserted. It is the medial cuneiform, and also the base of the second, third, and fourth metatarsal bone. These are the metatarsal bone. So this is the second, third, and fourth. So like this way, second is the base of the metatarsal bone, base of the metatarsal, that is second and third and fourth, and occasionally some slips may reach to the lateral cuneiform bone. This is the medial cuneiform, intermediate, and this is the lateral. So here also from here, this is the lateral cuneiform bone and the cuboid bone. Number 3, this is the cuboid bone. ভালো করে দেখে নাও তো কিভাবে এটা ইনসার্টেড হচ্ছে। ফার্স্ট মেন দুটো ব্রাঞ্চ, একটা হচ্ছে আমার যাচ্ছে নেভিকুলার বোন, this is the navicular bone. এখানে হচ্ছে কি একটা টিউবারসিটি আছে, সো টিউবারসিটি অফ দ্য নেভিকুলার বোন। নেক্সট মেন স্লিপ যাচ্ছে এটা আমার মিডিয়াল কিউনিফর্ম বোন। এছাড়াও আদার কিছু এরিয়াতে এটা স্লিপসটা যায় এন্ড ইনসার্টেড করছে। তার মধ্যে কি কি হচ্ছে না দেখো, এটা হচ্ছে আমার ইন্টারমিডিয়েট কিউনিফর্ম, দেন ল্যাটেরাল কিউনিফর্ম, দেন কিউয়েড, and this is the sustentaculum tali, and the second, third, fourth, there is the base of the metatarsal bone. এইভাবে এই ইনসার্টেড করছে আমার tibialis posterior muscle. So the tibialis posterior muscle mainly arise from the following areas. First one, the upper two-third is the upper two-third of the lateral part of the posterior surface of the shaft of the tibia below the soleal line, and from the upper two-third of the medial part of the posterior surface, surface of the fibula and between the interosseous membrane, and mainly inserted into the two parts. That is, one is goes to the tuberosity of the navicular bone, next to the medial cuneiform bone, and other slips goes into the intermediate cuneiform bone, then lateral cuneiform and cuboid sustentaculum tali, and base of the second, third, and fourth metatarsal bone. And nerve supply, it is supplied by the tibial nerve from lumbar 4 and 5. And action of this muscle, it helps to maintain the special one function, that it helps to maintain the longitudinal arch of the foot. Longitudinal arch of the foot. It also helps or causes the inversion of the foot. This muscle causes the inversion of the foot. Inversion of the